Hi teachers, it's Katie, and in this video I'll show you more details about the dashboard and the sharing tabs in Hapara. So right now I'm on dashboard for one of my classes, and this is showing me the Google Drive folder in each of my students' Google Drive for my class called Digital Citizenship. So Hapara established a link between me as the teacher and my students by creating a folder in their Google Drive. One thing you may want to consider doing is reorganizing the order of the kids up on the page. So I think by default, Hapara will organize kids alphabetically by first name. I prefer to organize my kids alphabetically by last name. That's just the way that I think of my kids in my mind. So you can do that there. Another thing you may want to consider doing is changing the default number of things that you'll see. This isn't a great example because I haven't done anything with this folder yet in my class, but imagine you have lots and lots of items in your folder for your class. You might want to change the number you can see. I like 5 because that allows most of my kids to fit on a screen. And whatever number you choose, it's just going to show you that number of most recent items that the student has accessed for your class. So that is dashboard. If you come over to sharing, this is going to show you students' entire Google Drive. Best practice, or most efficient practice, I would say, let me come back to dashboard. Anytime that students do work for your class, I would advise them to put that document or slideshow or picture or drawing, whatever it is, have them put it into this particular folder in their Google Drive. That way they have access to it pretty easily later, and then you also have access to it as a teacher. You can see what they're working on. Sometimes, though, kids forget to put certain assignments into their folder, so you as a teacher can go look for it. Not that we have time to do that, and not that we want to make a habit of doing that either. I don't think that teaches the students what they need to do, but you can do it. You can do that by clicking on sharing. Let me show you search first, and then I'll come through some of these other things on the top. So if you click search, you've got an option to search by title or alt text. So you could search for a keyword anywhere in a document or slideshow or whatever, or you can just go for the title. Here, I'm looking at students' unshared work. So this is things that's private to the student. If you click public, these are things that are shared with others. It's taking a while to load. If you click external, it means these are documents that are shared outside of Mount Vernon. I imagine in middle school there probably wouldn't be very much here because students are really limited, and most of their sharing is internal. And then of course all docs and trash is exactly what that sounds like. So in the event that students maybe say they turned something in or they put it in the right folder and they didn't, you've got an opportunity to go just verify that a document is where it should be or maybe shouldn't. But again, I wouldn't recommend getting in the habit of checking this for students. We want to teach them, if this is your workflow, make sure that they put their documents in their class folder, which would be here. All right, in my next video, I will show you some details around opening tabs for students and focusing them into, locking them into some tabs. We'll talk about the sending message feature and also the Smart Share, which is how you can create Google Docs or anything Google and put them into students' Google folders.